formation of the college in the first place was the first regional university in the country. Right from the very beginning, it's tended to be very much mindful of what country students need to help them to get the education that they need.
A northern university for northern kids, a belief was that it would encourage scientific agriculture, it would encourage community development, it would lead to the development and preservation of the area's history and culture.
It was always my ambition to go on to university, and my parents encouraged that because they hadn't had the opportunity. So I was delighted to be going to Armidale. I was 16. Well, I enrolled in the arts. I was particularly interested in English literature, but also in history.
For a new student coming to the University College in the 1930s or the early 1940s, it would have been a long, arduous journey to even make it to the campus. For the first time arrival, it would have been a journey into the unknown, punctuated with trees and scrub. And then you would come up the driveway and the building would reveal itself, and there you'd be, and the University College would be before you. Booloominbah was the place of teaching, it was the major piece of accommodation, it was the administration as well, and you would have joined this very, very small community.
Very exciting, very glamorous. And living at Booloominbah as well too, and for instance when we had our matriculation ball, you came down that beautiful big staircase and you felt very romantic.
At that time I'd done the Leaving Certificate of 1943. I was 16 and turned 17 in the March of 1944. It was simple, a simple way of life, you know. You had work to do in the studies, but you had other activities to do. It's just a very friendly sort of place to be.
We felt, even though we were just at Armidale, that we belonged to the wider university populations. There was a very happy relationship between the men and the women of the university, and the women were never made to feel second-class citizens. There was a real sense of equality and comradeship and lots of very close friendships, as well as the odd romance here and there.
We became the first distance education university, now the online university. We've always provided an opportunity for people to get a tertiary education, regardless of their geography, regardless of their personal circumstances, and that's what we will continue to do, and that's what we are really working on at the moment.
I feel strongly about the university. I love the university. My father was the first staff member to arrive. He married the first librarian, who was the granddaughter of David Drummond, the local Member of Parliament who founded the university. I grew up in New England University College. I'm one of the siblings, the children of the academics. My advice to future students, go to New England, because it is still a very good university. And if you want a real university experience, that's a place to get it.
Whatever the difficulties, persevere, it's worth it. And I think make the absolute most of your time at university too. Don't just limit yourself to your studies. Join societies.
We're very proud of what our alumni have done right from the times of NEUC. We do like to keep in touch, we like to hear the stories, and we like to consider them as part of the family, and we hope that they still consider themselves to be part of our family.